Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today was the 6th round of the Chess Olympiad. In this video, we are going to see the game between Dutch Grandmaster Anish Giri and Georgian Grandmaster Jobava Baddur. So let's start. Anish Giri is playing white in this game. He opened the game with the move d4. Black played knight f6, c4 and black played c5. So this is Benoni. White played d5, g6, knight c3, bishop g7. Now this is old Benoni, not the modern Benoni. So after e4, black played the move d6. White played knight f3, castle, bishop e2 and now e6. Castle, e into d5. Now in the modern Benoni, we take the pawn back with the c pawn. But this is little bit different, and here it is good to take with the e pawn. So now something about this structure. White should prevent exchange of pieces. That is very important. If he manages to keep all the pieces on the board, black is worse. So the main idea for white is to prevent the exchange of pieces, and for black he should at least exchange two pair of pieces. So directly black plays bishop g4, so his intention is clear, he wants to exchange one piece. White plays h3 and he took on f3. Bishop into f3 and now he played knight bd7. So now e5 square is a nice square for the knight. White played the move bishop f4. So directly knight e5 we can chop and change the structure. So there comes knight e8. So knight e8 also defends the d6 pawn, it activates the dark square bishop. White plays the move queen d2, again a useful move, and now black plays knight e5. So he is attacking on f3 bishop, also the c4 pawn, so we play bishop e2 defending the c4 pawn. Now black plays f5. So here comes the moment, how should white continue? This is a tough question, and here you should use the prophylaxis. So first find what black wants to do in this position, so you will find the answer. It is white to play. Pause the video. Okay, so black's plan is to play the move knight f7 and then g5. This is very interesting plan, and that will start black's kingside attack. So now Anish Giri, I think, missed this and played normal looking move. So he played rook fe1 in the game, and that allowed this plan of knight f7 and g5. The correct move is to play bishop e3, and when the knight goes back to f7 we can play f4, stopping the g5 idea, and white is better in this position. But in the game white played rook fe1, it is very natural looking move. Black went knight f7, rook b1, and here comes the move g5. Okay, bishop h2. Now I think black has equalized in this position, but now black makes a big mistake. I really didn't understand this move from black, that is bishop e5. Why black wants to exchange his dark squared bishop? I didn't understand this at all. The correct move would be to play f4 and shut down the h2 bishop, and black is fine. He played bishop e5, and after the move bishop h5 he took on h2. Again this is a mistake. Like black invested two moves just to take the h2 bishop, which was not that great. d6 is well protected. So very strange idea from Baddur Jobava. So after bishop h5, bishop into h2, king into h2, and black played knight g7. Now he should have played the move knight e5, and after bishop into e8, rook into e8, f4, white is still better in this position, and you can see the weakness of black king. Now he will feel the absence of dark square bishop. In the game black played knight g7 and bishop into f7, rook into f7. This is a main moment from the game. White played a very beautiful move. You can pause the video and try to find that move. Okay, so white played a very decisive move, rook e6, exchange sacrifice, a really beautiful move. White is ready to bring his other rook, So let's see few variations. In the game black took, so there is nothing better than this. Suppose if we play a move like rook f6, then we can simply increase the pressure along the e file, h6, and at some point we will start attacking on the black's king side. So we can see the weaknesses on the king side. So if knight into e6, pawn into e6, and now d6 is weak, e6 is protected past pawn, black king is totally exposed. So this is winning position for white. So in the game black took on e6, pawn takes e6, the rook is attacked, rook moved to g7 and knight d5. So we are ready to play e7, knight is excellently placed on d5, no one can kick that knight, and we are ready to bring the rook into the game. Black played g4 and now white played rook e1. Rook g6, queen f4. So attacking the f5 weakness. Black cannot survive this position, rook on a8 is out of the game. Black took on h3, white just played g3, no tension there. Rook c8, let's see this variation of queen f8. Queen f8 can be met, I mean the idea is to bring the rook on e8, so it can be met with e7, queen f7, knight c7, winning for white. So in the game rook c8 happened, queen into f5, queen f8, queen into f8, king into f8 and f4. Now these pawns are unstoppable. Rook g5, rook f1 and rook f4. So actually black resigned here. To continue, to show you the line, white will take back on g pawn, and there is simple plan to bring the king on g5. Black's position is completely tied and he doesn't have any active plan. So this is a lost position for white. So this was a very beautiful exchange sacrifice by Dutch Grandmaster Anish Giri. I hope you liked the explanation. Thanks for watching.